First of all, greetings to my brother G Weave, and thank you so much, my brother, for continuing this conversation, as it is a topic that I'm very passionate about for a variety of reasons. And I want to piggyback off something you said. When you talk about science, it's very important to understand that science is not an entity. Science is a process. Science is a process of establishing cause and effect, not an entity of a bunch of people in some type of secret society that's plotting against people. And this is precisely why I wrote my book, Fundamentals of African-Centered Experimental Design, is to show that the scientific paradigm of establishing a hypothesis, conducting a test, and drawing conclusions from experimental results is not something that's foreign to African culture. Our culture is full of that. That's why there are pyramids. That's why there's a Great Zimbabwe. That's why there are sophisticated apartment dwellings built inside of mountains. That's why there are the various different buildings of the Dogon. That's why there are fractal-based geometry, architectural designs throughout the African continent. This is because our folks understood the process of experimentation and trial and error, cause and effect, and so forth and so on. I want to, and with that being said, I want to make it clear about something. Naturopathy, any scientist worth his salt would tell you that there are plenty of naturopathic remedies that work. Acupuncture is one of them. While the exact workings of acupuncture are still subjective, it has been verified through various studies, through the National Institute of Health, through the Mayo Clinic, through various other places, that acupuncture is a very effective therapy. And this isn't up for question here. And of course, you know, there are some irresponsible individuals within the pharmaceutical industries and within the medical industries that want to suppress these remedies for other purposes, and I don't dispute that. In fact, if you check my videos, you'll find that I made a video about the pseudoscience that's practiced by pharmaceutical companies. Now, with that being said, no matter who practices it, science is a process of establishing cause and effect based on evidence, and pseudoscience is a process of making an argument and making it seem like you've done some science, or making it seem like you've had some type of explanation for why what you claim to happen happens, or why something happens, and trying to provide an explanation that doesn't apply. With that being said, please consider the following. I have lemon juice. Actually, this is lemonade, okay? There's something called the placebo effect. I can say that this lemon juice can cure any illness. And I can market this on a website or in literature or in pamphlets or whatever. And I can say that this is a secret cure that was suppressed by the pharmaceuticals, and it can cure any disease. I can take this bottle of lemon juice, add something to it, doesn't matter what I add to it. I can give it to some individuals, and out of 100 individuals that I give this lemon juice to that have a certain illness, one of them will get cured, simply because they were told that they had a cure. This is called the placebo effect. Now, there are different explanations behind how that person could have been cured. But this is not proof that lemon juice would cure that disease. On the contrary, the 99 people that were not affected by this lemon juice are a testament to the fact that this is either false or partially false, depending on the situation and the details of the experiment and so forth and so on. There's no saying. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. There's another saying that says, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Now you see, what most quack artists do is they don't just outright say a bunch of craziness. A lot of the stuff they will say is true. They have to, because if I just came on the camera and just said a whole bunch of craziness, a bunch of psycho absurdities, you'd reject me right off the bat. But I have to say some truthful things at first. And as you see, most of these quack artists will say some things that are verifiable. A lot of them will say things that can cure fibroids. A lot of them will say things that can reduce the amount of mucus in your body. A lot of them will say things that can easily get rid of the flu, to the point where you don't need flu shots and things like that. And they will point out some truthful flaws in medicine. And they will use this to get you hooked on their unscientific and unproven remedies. They use this as a mechanism of taking down your guard, disarming you, making you comfortable, making you less willing to show skepticism, because they make you feel like they're among you, like it's plain folks that feel. It's important to understand that if something really holds water in terms of its validity, then it can be easily proven. I don't have to go through all types of changes to prove to you that this object will come down when I throw it up, unless I throw it at 4,725 miles per hour so that it can go into Earth orbit. But other than that, it doesn't take much to figure out that this is going to come down when I throw it up. That's been proven over and over and over again, and you can very easily prove it yourself. And the same thing should be applied towards medicine. When your grandparents and your great-grandparents practiced medicine, home medicine, and I don't like the term alternative medicine. Either something is medicine or it's not. Either it cures you or it doesn't. When your grandparents and your great-grandparents practiced medicine at home, they did not come up with a bunch of wild, crazy stuff. They practiced stuff that they knew would work. And they knew it would work because they were able to confer with their relatives, their neighbors, their church members, various other people within the community that all did the same thing and got the same result and could verify that that works. That's scientific consensus. Any type of scientific consensus, no matter the context, be it the Journal of American Medicine, be it a journal written by ASC certified mechanics, by the Society of Manufacturing Engineers, no matter the context, if you are serious about your science, then you are also serious about the process of peer review and understanding that if you're going to use something, that it needs to be proven before you make claims, emphatic claims about it. That's all I have to say for now. So tune in next time, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thanks.